What's good? It's KJ. Man, currently I am out of school for the capstone project. I'm gonna tell you real quick before I head over to the gym how I got out and how I got set up. Now going into the games, there was only two people I was worried about. Chris Broad and Garrett Kaplan. Now Garrett, I knew Garrett didn't know how to set me up. He wasn't gonna set me up. Chris was the only one I was worried about in the games. And he played me. And he got his friends to help play me. We were at the micro exam, my fault. And Chris comes up, he's like, what you gonna do this week? I was like, I'm gonna get an elimination. I'm trying to stay in the game because they put the elimination rule. You gotta have one to stay in. So I was like, I'm gonna go get somebody tomorrow evening for a Saturday evening. Chris is like, oh, you're gonna get me? I'm gonna be in DC. And then I went to the capstone thing at school because we had something we were doing Saturday morning. And I ran to Parker. Now Parker, I owed Parker a previous bet for something stupid. I never paid him because I kept forgetting to bring my wallet to school. So I was like, Parker, I still owe you that bet. I gotta pay you. He's like, oh, what you gonna do? I was like, me being stupid. I was like, oh, I'll just bring you Chick-fil-A. Thinking, oh, he's not in the games. He's not gonna get me. I was like, just don't be having people pull up to your house when I try to bring you Chick-fil-A. He's like, I'm out. I'm not gonna get you, KJ. I'm like, so I figure, all right, me and my boy are gonna go run up on people Saturday evening. He just comes earlier, and then he'll bring the food to Parker. I stay in the car where I'm safe. Next thing you know, we go run up on people Saturday evening. So, I mean, it's a well-thought-out plan. I mean, I thought about it for 2 days. So, I mean, with the exception of the Chick-fil-A, that threw a wrench in it, but it's all good. So, I'm about to get him Chick-fil-A, but Brandon's like, I'm not coming. I'm running up on graduation party. So, I was like, all right, you do you. I'll just be cool in it. So, you know, I'm cool in it. I care in the world. And then they're like, hurry up. I have to go somewhere. And I'm like, shoot. I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, you think you can bring me to Chick-fil-A? She ain't answer. So, I was like, oh, shoot. So, then they offered to Uber me. That was a mistake. Ubered me. He's like, look for this certain car. He said what type of car. I was like, this is a setup. Like, I knew it was a setup if I got there anyway. That's why I was going to have someone else bring the food. My mom was mad, too. She's like, they're setting you up. I'm like, you didn't answer. It wouldn't be a setup if you just answered your phone so I could take the Chick-fil-A because Brandon isn't coming yet. She's like, oh, it's a setup. I was like, all right, I had my water balloons already made for Saturday night, so I was ready to rock and roll in case something went wrong. So I walked outside, waited for the car to pull up. I saw them pull up, so I'm like, all right, bet. Let's see how many people there is. So I'm here at my safe house, right? Safe house. We in the burn, you know. So this car was over here. So I had to look over. So I walked all the way out here. Saw the car pulled up about a couple doors down, right? So I see it pull up. I see Ben Francis hop out. And I'm like, oh, shoot, it's a setup. I mean, Brandon, come on, bro. You got to update the timeline faster, cuz. Because, I mean, Ben is out. You got to think about this. He's out. You need to let people know before they freaking fool other people. Like, should I jump him? I was like, nah. So I did the dash inside. Right around there, you can see Parker and Ben just standing there. And let me remind you, Ben Francis, an eliminated person is throwing water balloons right over here at me. Right in my direction. I mean, yeah, I'm inside, but still. He's throwing water balloons at me. He's eliminated. Come on, bro. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I took a loss. I'm going to take it like a man, even though I'm pretty salty about it. So then they get to come into the door. They tell me, KJ, all we want to do is go to Chick-fil-A. I'm like, bro, y'all just throwing water balloons at me. It's a setup, bro. I know it is. While meanwhile, apparently this man, Chris, over here, was waiting. And my sister was trying to tell me. She's like, oh, they have water balloons. I'm like, I see Parker and Ben have water balloons, but like, I didn't know there was a third person. I only saw two people. I saw the driver, which was clearly Parker, and I saw Ben hop out. So, I mean, shoot, if I knew Ben was out and had I seen the third person, it'd be a different story. I would have never left my house. Now remember, Chris is right over here on the side of my house the whole time, and I didn't even know. He's sitting there laughing too, supposedly, because he knew if they could get me out of my house, I was done. At least 5 to 10 yards away from me while we walk out. They're like, we're going to go to Chick-fil-A. I'm like, all right, I have my money. I was like, wait, I don't know if I want to go to Chick-fil-A, so I was going to walk out, give them money. We coming over here. I got to go around the car first. So I'm walking over here. Next thing you know, you hear I'm like, oh shoot, there's someone else here. And I mean, now mind you, this kid's within 5 feet of me. I mean, I had to walk around the car, right? So I'm right over here. I'm like right here. So I duck like this. So I'm like this at the last second. Next thing you know, man, hit me in the head, bro. Like, right over here, got the hair of the temp fade, bro. And I was bent like this, mind that. So, I mean, if I was any lower, this man would have missed from like 5 to 6 feet away. And I had a water balloon in my hand too, bro. Then you know they got the sights and they're like, yeah, KJ, just move out. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, come on, cuz. I turn around, I see Chris. I'm like, Chris was the third person, bro. Man said he was in DC. They knew I had to give him Chick-fil-A. They used that all against me, bro. They got me out of my house. They got me out of the safe house, bro. And keep in mind, Chris knew where I lived. Parker lives in Lansdowne too. Ben was already out by Chris earlier, so Ben's like, let me come for the ride. They did a good job, man. I'll give it to them. But I mean, I'm stupid enough to walk out of my house. Brandon didn't update the eliminations in time for me to know that Ben was already out. Then I would have known there was a third person. But at the end of the day, the blame falls on me for getting food. Now, who knows? Maybe Chris would have pulled up at me when I was staking out in Leesburg at Chick-fil-A anyway. I mean, I was at a loss from the beginning, man. I kind of deserved to lose. I set myself up. But I'm going to let you know right now, Bard, for the record, if I was still in the games, bro, the only one that could get me out is Chris. And maybe later down the line, like Derek or Ben or something. But I'm telling you, Chris was the only one I saw in the way of me getting that dub. And that's Bard on everything. But honestly, I may be salty. I'm going to live with this for the rest of my life. I'm currently still salty about this because of what happened. did wrong. And I was kind of lied to by some people. So all I'm going to say is, Chris, I still hope you win, bro. Because, I mean, you're the only one that's going to take me out. So you got to win.